It's 1178 and we are playing as Sultan Kılıç Arslan. Today we have two missions. One, we have to prove everyone that we are the real Emperor of Rome. And second of all, according to Paradox, this is an easy start. And let's see if that's true or not. So this is Sultan Kılıç Arslan. Yes, this is how you pronounce it in Turkish. It means sword and lion. And unfortunately, we're in a very tough position here. We only have 5,000 soldiers, while the Roman Empire has 10,000, which is double amount. And we have Salahuddin in the south, and we have the Crusaders. So it's a pretty damn hard start, but I think we can do it. First thing first, let's go for Marshal. I will go for the middle one because we're gonna need honestly all of them. And since we are not Catholic and Muslim, we can actually have multiple wives and it's pretty important. However, according to my girlfriend, I shouldn't do it, so I'll only have one alliance, unfortunately. But in your game, you can have as much as you want. So I'll just go for this, guys. And when it comes to your sons, by the way, if you don't know, every single vassal we have are honestly our son, because we have 11 children, you know. So what that means is we can have 11 different alliances, and honestly I recommend you to get them once you need them, because other than that they're gonna call you into wars and you don't want to deal with that. Now I will ally each of my son because that will boost our house unity, and that is very important if you're playing as clan. Fix our court as well. Remember, we are from Seljuk family, so we have to keep this over here. And then let's get this one too. Most important thing, we have to crown ourselves. We see ourselves as the true Roman Empire. We can get a few more men at arms. I'll just go for Trebisha because we will have to siege down a lot of provinces, and I think this is more than enough. And let's station our boys over here. You can also get bowmen because they're pretty cheap. And let me get one, and let's upgrade this once as well. We are in a tough position when it comes to our economy, but let me teach you something. These countries have this specific modifiers. So what we are going to do, we're gonna change their contract as a vassal. So now it's basic taxes. So they just pay us some money and levies. But honestly, on my borders, I want them to be strong and conquer the Christian land. So I'm gonna go with the Gazi status here, and I'll just go with this. And I will transfer these border beyliks to that system. And I think this should be enough. Yes, there you go. Now we're taking two different styles. Also, one thing to note, you won't really have so much time, so I'll just attack these guys and I'll just conquer the duchy here. And let's go for war. It's going to be an easy one, so I recommend you to do it ASAP. And there you go, that was an easy war. So let's enforce our demands here, and this was our first war. Now, since two guys actually attack these guys, we are gonna have to defend them. We can definitely call our ally here, and I can actually call him into two walls, and they will accept because it's a defensive war. And you can start to get a few more alliances at this point. And there you go, we showed them who's the true king here. We get so much money, honestly, and I like that because we will need that. Let's disband every unit we have here. When it comes to Byzantine Empire, guys, try not to attack them because they'll most likely destroyed by themselves. So I'll just clean up the borders. I'll just attack these guys over here because it's a free land, so we can end this war as well. And we got extra 228 tickets. Let's continue our wars over here. Level 2 here. It's gonna damage your relationship with your vassals, but since they're your son, it's kind of okay.
Help me! Don't let the monster eat me!
I was expecting this to happen pretty early, and it kind of did. So now what we have to do, we're gonna get the alliance that I was mentioning earlier. You have a lot of kids, so why don't we use them? Alliance power, and as you can see, 8,000 soldiers. And then let's get as much as alliance as we can so that we can destroy the Byzantine Empire by ourselves. Since I had a huge war to deal with, I just finished my war really quick in Anatolia, and then I advanced my troops to Byzantine Empire. However, always keep in mind, wait for your allies to arrive Anatolia and then you can advance. As you can see, the wars were pretty even and equal. If we had one mistake, which sometimes I did, that could make you lose your entire country. So you have to be careful and always try to go for defensive battles, because that would give you a lot of advantages. Armenian people are about to rebel against us, which is kind of okay, but let's just finish this Byzantine War first. he's going to pay me 4,600 ducats. And that's so crazy. Now we are rich. Officially, we are rich. Greek Orthodox uprising was actually tough, but honestly, I was really pissed, so I might have to kill him. I am 64 years old, and I think I will die pretty soon. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack Byzantine Empire, but let's see if I can get more alliance, honestly. Well, we can get Mesopotamia, which they have 17,000 soldiers, which is crazy. So I'll get them, and I'll just declare my war. And let's seize all the jure land that we have on Byzantine Empire. I will not raise my army till my allies arrive. Even though I'm pretty strong, I have 13,000 troops. Byzantine Empire is still Byzantine Empire. They have 20,000 troops, so you gotta be careful with that. The year is 1196, and I, as a Rum, declare war on Byzantium. This was my war. I was the aggressor, and my goal was clear: to seize my own lands. I marched in with the larger army, confident but cautious, because against the Byzantiums nothing is ever simple. And then something unexpected happened. Well, we kinda expected this though. Right in the middle of our war, Byzantium got into a civil war of its own. Their empire started crumbling from the inside. Constantinople itself was under siege, about to fall into rebel hands. That's when I saw my chance. I marched in, crushed the chaos, and took the city for myself. One moment, it looked like rebels would claim it. The next, it was flying my banner. So yes, I started this war, and yes, I had the numbers. But in the end, it was timing, chaos, and a bit of luck that gave me Constantinople and victory over Byzantium. Finally, we have won this war. You can see, even though we were pretty strong, like, from the battles, I could only get 3%. It's kind of my bad, because I underestimated the Roman Empire, but as you can see, at the end of the civil war, there will be no Roman Empire, and I believe there will be crusade for them, that we can finish out what's rest from the empire. Now we have so many lands, let's share this between our family members. Now we have a fancy court as well. I will get strategies trade, even though I think I will die pretty soon. And you know what, I want to found Holy Order. And yeah, this is funny, because whenever we fight against Christians, we can use them, and they are so strong. And take a look at this. They have a lot of cavalry units, and they cost nothing. They cost nothing. You only pay once, and then there you go, you have it. When you grant some titles, try not to give them Sultanate, because since you're also Sultanate, they can be independent. So keep that in mind. Finally died, and I was actually waiting for this. For those who doesn't know, by the way, I know many of you guys are asking me this question. As a clan, it's really hard to keep your realms, especially as Rum, because when you die, those titles got split by your sons, and there are a lot of countries inside. Let me show you the solution. So these are the kingdom map mode. Just click here and you can see it. And as you can see here, we have only 3 of them: Pontus, Rum, and Anadolu. Rum is our main title here, which means that when we die, our player heir will get this. My other son will get Pontus, and other son will get Anadolu. In order to fix this problem, you should have only one kingdom. How are we going to do that? It's easy, simple. Just click here and then destroy the Sultanate of Pontus title. It costs some legitimacy and prestige, but at this point, I don't think you'll ever even need that. And we destroy this title, and then let's get over here and let's destroy this one as well. You may ask, if you were going to destroy it in the first, why did you create it in the first place? It's easy and simple. We just needed a casus belli against Byzantine Empire or Roman Empire. That's why I created them, and now I got my land, and now I can die peacefully until you fix your house unity. If you can reach the friendly or even the top tier, then you're good to go. And I guess that's it for today. I think we've taken revenge of our ancestors and kind of destroyed the Eastern Roman Empire. And did we challenge the paradox? Yes. Was it easy? I wouldn't say it was easy. And I can guarantee you I've done this at least 5 times, and 3 times they crusaded against us. So it's a pretty damn hard position. And not only this, we have Ayyubids here, the Mongols are coming, there are still a lot of lands that we conquer. So I think this is a pretty good campaign and you should definitely try it. I'll see you in the next one.